Hello, Home Slices. It's Kiera with Home Slice Adulting, coming to you with another installment of my vlog series, I guess, titled Driving Home. So on Fridays, when you are, having that free feeling of it being the weekend and you are done with work, this is what I do during that time. I'm just now leaving my workplace and on a Friday, it's something special because I have a traditional work week, Monday through Friday, and that means that I am off this weekend. And even though I have stuff to do for school, it's just great to not have to come into work at dark 30, okay? So thank you guys for clicking on this video. This particular video is going to be kind of loosely formatted because I don't really have any particular topics that I want to go over with you all. But first off, I do want to say, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Besides hearing his name, know virtually nothing about him except for his philanthropic efforts in his hometown. I know that he has like a positive message with his music. I don't even know that I've ever heard any of his music, but his death has resonated with me a little bit. Not in that I'm hopping on a bandwagon because I still don't know any of his music. I still, don't know more about them than what I have heard. But, it's just sad to see another Black man die too soon. And it impacted me a little bit, and I was a little shocked by that, especially considering how I know very little about Nipsey Hussle. So, my prayers go out to him and his family, to the families of the other people who were shot in that same vicinity, and, to all the people who were very affected by Nipsey Hussle's death. So, just wanted to get that out of the way. Next, y'all, why don't we just have more hours in the day? Like, if everybody in the world agreed to put like 26 hours in the day, like who could tell us that we couldn't do that? I have been finding that lately I do not have time to get done everything that I want to get done. And it's starting to get to a point where it's almost like crippling for me. And I've been trying to be better about like writing in my planner, because I bought a happy planner for the beginning of this year, and I've been way more on top of it than I have been, last year when I bought my happy planner. But I'm not nearly as good as as good as I should be regarding planning now. And it's just like, even at work, I had a to-do list, and these past 2 weeks at work have been light because the students at the school I work at have been away, and I had a lot of stuff to do to prepare for when the students return on Monday, and for whatever reason I just could not get it all done. And that's something that I'm kind of struggling with these days, is finding time, making time, spending time wisely. So I have some plans for how I'm going to catch up. But yeah, I've just been having a hard time with that. Just figured I would tell you guys that. And if you have any time management type of tips or anything regarding getting as much done as possible in a single day, feel free to drop those below in the comment section. I'm trying to think of what else has been going on with me, what else has been going on in the world. And that's a lot of things, y'all. I don't really care for the news. I don't watch the news. It's too sad. It's too depressing. And as a child, I really hated watching the news. My parents would always watch the news in the morning when it was time for us to get ready for school. The news would be on in the background, and I'm like, oh, this is so boring. And I just, as an adult, have never really grown out of that. So I avoid news. I avoid current events. Every once in a while, I'll kind of dig into a story that I find on Facebook or something like that. But this past week has been an interesting one, to say the least. Again, it was pretty light at work with the students not being there. And yeah, that's about it. Y'all, I don't really have much going on today. So I guess that's going to be it for my installment of driving home. Hopefully you all are prepared to have a great weekend, whether that is partying or staying at home and chilling. I wish you a happy weekend.